Hi, happy Sunday. Happy November 1st. Just unbelievable. Happy no more daylight savings time, so nobody knows what time it is. So you might be hearing little people in the background. My landlord's had a Halloween sleepover, and now everybody's outside jumping around. Yay for Halloween. So we're going to start seated this morning, coming into a comfortable seat. And then your leg that's out in front, just push it a little bit further forward. Just a little bit. And then take a twist to your opposite side. So not the leg that's out in front, the leg that's closer in towards your sit bones. Hold here for a breath. And then ease your way back. We're going to take it to the other side. And then ease your way back to center. Lift your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, open up the elbows, lean back, push back like there's a wall behind you. Then I want you to turn towards the leg that's out, not turn, but dive over towards the leg that's out in front. And just hold here for a second. And then release that hand. Soften your elbow a little bit. Maybe come down on your forearm. And just lean back. Keep your other elbow bent. Push back with your head gently into your palm. And then once you've landed, lift the arm up and over and lean back, push back a little bit with your upper. And if you'd like, you can take your gaze to the side. You can take your gaze upwards a little bit. And just feel that energy from your fingertips down to your hips. And we're just lengthening, elongating the side body. Let's hold here for one more breath. And then ease your way back. Let's lift the arms up to the sky. So I'm going to take my opposite hand. So if my right leg's out in front, I'm taking my left thumb and index on the right, and I'm gently pulling over to the left this time. Leaning back with your upper. Gentle, gentle pull. Hold here for a breath. And then ease your way back. Release your hands. And then do spider fingers. Do further spiders. Do further spiders. Or come down on your forearms. And you're pushing back a little bit with your upper torso. And if you want to go for an extra stretch, go to the opposite side. So the knee that's out in front, you're going to the opposite side. And we're anchoring down. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. And then ease your way back nice and slow. Let's sit back, back, back. Anchor down with your sit bones. Hold here for a breath. And I'm going to do the other side. So shake your legs out, shake your toes out. Other leg out in front. Push it a little bit forward. Twist in the opposite direction. And once again, you're anchoring down both sit bones. And then let's twist to the other side. Once again, anchoring with both sit bones. And then ease your way back, come to center. Let's lift the arms. Elbows are open. I'm going to lean back a little bit with my upper. And then I'm going over towards the leg. So I'm going over to the left. My left leg's out in front. Hold here for a breath. Lean back a little bit with your upper. Press that left hand down. Soften your elbow. Maybe lean back a little bit with your upper. Keep the elbow open just for a breath. And then you're going to extend. See where you want to take your gaze. Notice what's going on this side. Lean back a little bit with your upper. Anchor, anchor, anchor. Let's take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. And then ease your way back and up. Just elbows for a second. Lean back a little bit and open. And then I'm going to release and come forward. And so if you want to come down on your forearms, or if you just want to come down on your palms, and if you want to go towards the opposite leg, you're going to go to the opposite leg. And just breathe once again into the side bodies. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in. And then ease your way back to center. Let's sit back just for a second. And then I'm going to release the feet, shake them out, let them breathe. And then come into either butterfly, if that's what's calling you right now, in between butterfly and diamond. Or if you've got a diamond, come into your diamond. And then instead of leaning forward, lean back, anchor down with your sit bones. Pull your ponytail back a little bit. And then sort of like you're leading from the rib cage, no cat back. You're leading from your rib cage. You're going to come forward. Let's open up the wings. Lean a little bit to the right. Release your right hand. Soften your elbow. Bring that left arm up and over. Do not lift your sit bones. You can let your left wrist breathe a little bit. And I'm leaning back a little bit with the upper. And then ease your way back and open. I'm going to go over to the left. Soften the elbow. Bring the right up, and over. Once again, we're anchoring down with both sit bones. Notice which side body might be a little bit happier this morning. A little bit more open. And then come on back to center. Bring your hands to prayer if prayer is calling you. Take elbow to elbow if that's calling you. Take eagle on the right, right elbow underneath the left, and then lift and push. And lift and push. Let's do one more. Lift and push, and then lean back with your upper. See if you can lift and push a little bit more. Standing on your sit bones, even though you're sitting on them, pulling your ponytail back and feeling that release in your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Before we do the other side, lift your arms up into warrior. Drop your shoulders. Let your wrist breathe again. Hold here for a moment. And then once again, take prayer, take elbows, or take left underneath the right. Lift and push, and lift and push. One more lift and push. And just notice what's going on this side. Might be a little bit different. Once again, breathing into the side body, breathing into what's going on in your neck and shoulders. And releasing through your exhale what's ever not serving you in that energy. Let's gently release. Take your left thumb and index on your right. I want you to pull over to the left. Now bend both elbows again. Push your head into your arm. And breathe into your right armpit. Breathe into your right rib cage. Breathe into the lower, the middle, the upper areas of your lungs, those upper and middle and lower lobes. And then bring it back. Take your right on your left, gentle pull. I'm going to bend. And just like we did on the other side. Side bodies, that left armpit, working the lymphatic system a little bit. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. When you are ready, come on back. You can itsy bitsy spider forward, hands out to the side. You can come a little bit wider. You can take temple cobra for a second. Let's try temple cobra for a second. So no cat back. Spine is long, your gaze is forward. And then see if you can bring your chest down and walk your arms out a little bit wider. Now, if you want to come forward with the hands, there's going to be a little bit of a cat back here. That's okay. Chin to chest, forehead's coming down. See if you can extend the arms. And even though there's a little bit of a cat back, try to create a spine that's nice and long. And you're anchoring down with your sit bones. Take a breath in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And then slowly, gently, we're going to walk the hands back. Ooh, shake your legs out. Let them breathe for a second. Stomp your toes out for a second. Let's do one more thing in seated. I want you to extend the left leg forward. Bring your right ankle bone over your left knee. Let your foot breathe a little bit. Let's take a twist over to the right. We're anchoring down both sit bones. Gently looking over that right shoulder. And then take a gentle to the left. And you're looking over your other shoulder. Remember, spine is long. There's like a magnet pulling you down and a magnet pulling you up at the same time. So we can get all the crunchies out of your back. And then take temple cobra again. Take a wider temple cobra. If you know that you're coming all the way down, you're going to lift the arms up. Drop the shoulders. Let your pinky fingers lead. And then see where you want your hands to land. Tight hamstringers, back off a little bit if you need to. So my heart center's coming down towards that right leg. And I want you to breathe into this little push-pull that's going on between your upper torso and your lower, especially on the left side and that right hip flexor. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. One more. And then let's begin to walk it back and up. So option one is that you bring your left heel underneath your right and you're sort of doing like this funky elevated sukhasana. Option two, if your hips are okay with it, let's come into double pigeon. So you got fire log legs. You can move around a little bit so you're really anchoring down with both sit bones. And then lean back a little bit with your upper. And when you're ready, your rib cage is leading again. Let your chin lead. Try to create space between your shoulders and your ears. And once you're coming down for your landing, you are not lifting the sit bones, you're surrendering with your upper torso. So there's still that pigeon surrender even though we are seated. Let's hold here for a breath. And I'm going to slowly walk the hands back. Just for a moment, sit either in your legs crossed or your pigeon. And then interlace your fingers again. Let the hands rest at the nape of your neck. Do you want to gaze upwards? Do you want to go for a little bit of a back bend? Remember, it's from your mid-back, not your lower. Hold here for a breath. And then bring your chin back to neutral. Release your arms. Wag your tail, shake your toes. We do that whole thing on the other side. Right leg forward. Left leg over that right knee. Do a couple of just opening up your foot. Let's twist to the left. Anchoring down both sit bones, pushing your heel forward. And then let's come back and do the other side. Breathe in and out. And then ease your way back to center. If you're doing temple cobra or wider without the cat back, long spine, if you know you're coming all the way down, you're going to lift the arms up again. And then exhale, melt forward. Hamstringers back off again. Your heart center is coming down towards your left leg, and you want to find your center so you're not leaning too much to one side. And we're feeling that elongation again on the right side. Breathe in and out. Take a breath in and out. Give it one more. And then slowly, gently ease your way back. Come back up to seated. Hold here for a moment. And then cross the right underneath the left. So there's a little like an elevated Sukhasana. Or if you're doing double pigeon on the other, fire log legs again. You can move yourself around a little bit. And then anchor, anchor. Hold here for a breath. Drop the shoulders away from your ears and your jaw. Even though your chin's leading, don't lift your sit bones. Try not to create a cat back. And then you're going to anchor down for your double. And you're pushing back and down with the sit bones, having that pigeon surrender with your upper torso. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathe in. And out. See if you can give it one more breath. And let's slowly ease our way back. Take your seat. Interlace the fingers. Open the elbows. Where do you want to take your gaze? Once again, if you're looking upwards, you're anchoring down with your sit bones, peeling the elbows open, taking that gaze forward. Take a breath in and out. Breathe in and out. And let's release the arms. Ooh, yay for double pigeon. Check your legs out, check your toes out. Let's windshield wipe over to the right. Left hand on your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Lean back a tiny bit like you're pushing back into a wall behind you. And then bring yourself back and go to the other. And lean back a little bit. And then bring yourself back to center. Shake your legs out, shake your toes out. We are going to meet in child's pose. If you can, you're going to let the knees come out a little bit wider. Now that we've opened up the hips a little bit. And before you come down, see if you can take a seat here for a second. So you're going to separate the feet a little bit more so your sit bones are back down on your mat. And then from here, knee people back off if this is too much. See if you can come forward into a very wide, extended child's. Heart center is coming down. Itsy bitsy spider forward with your finger pads. Push back with your sit bones and your tail. Extend the arms forward. Push back with your sit bones and your tail. Extend the arms forward. If you can, take your left ear down on the mat. Bring your right arm out to the side. Just let your cheekbone rest on the mat and slide that right hand as far over to the right as you can. And then ease your way back. Take your right forward. Right ear comes down, cheekbone on the mat, extend your left arm. And I want you to breathe into that right armpit as you extend. And then bring both hands back. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Come into diamond arms. Just hold here for a second, releasing whatever's still going on in your head, neck, and shoulders. And then I'm going to inhale slowly and come on back. Now walk your hands back. Try to stay in child's pose legs. Left hand to center. Soften your elbow. Peel open your right arm. Stay here for a breath. And then bring that right hand back to your tail. Open up your left. Knee people, back off if this is too much. Exhale, let's come on back. Bring the right to center. Soften your elbow. Lift, lift, lift. And then bring it back. Left down, right up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Let's come back to center. Bring your knees together. Wag your tail, shake your toes. So bring the knees together, anchor down with both hands. I'm going to drop hips to the left. Don't lift your knees. And then I'm going to drop hips to the right. Don't lift your knees. And then I'm going to come back to center. Press into your toe pads. Keep your hands where they are. Lift your knees a little bit. This might be it. If you can do knees wide, forehead down to the mat, go for it. My heels are lifted. And then ease your way back. Drop your shoelaces. This time I'm going to drop hips to the right and lift that left knee as I anchor down. And let's go through center. I'm going to do the other side. Drop, drop, drop. And then ease your way back. Press back into your toe pads again. Bring your sit bones back towards your heels. Let's open up the arms. Take a twist to the right. Once again, if you can, right hand down, left arm is coming up, 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 and over. Keep pressing into your toes. And then ease your way back and open. Let's go to the other side. Release the left. Opening up the right. Keep your knees down. And then ease your way back to center. Let's come back into table pose. We're going to slide the right foot back. Bend the right knee, flex and point. So do a little bit of circles with your right foot. And then see if you can lift the knee up a little bit higher. Flex your heel and push your foot a little bit away from you. Now maybe higher and push. Higher and push. Take your left toes over to the right like a little kickstand. Extend your left hand forward. And just hold here for a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Bring your left hand back. Slide your right knee behind your left knee. Let your shoelaces drop out to the side. You can stay here and take a couple of cat-cows, or you can walk your hands back. Bring your sit bones back down towards your heels. Scoot your toes out to the side. My left knee is on top. Drop your shoulders again. So a couple of options here with your arms. You can do opposite elbows, elbow to each hand on the opposite elbow. You can do one hand down and hold your opposite elbow, or you can slide that left hand down and grab hold onto your right fingertips. And we're gazing forward. See if you can soften in your neck and shoulders, in your jaw. If grabbing is too much, don't grab. Use a towel if you want. Hold here for a breath. And then I'm going to release the arms. Come forward. We're going to do that whole thing on the other side. So wag your tail, shake your toes. Let your wrists breathe a little bit for if you did the double bind there. I'm going to slide the left toes back. Lift the left leg, bend the knee, flex the heel. Lift up a little bit higher. My right toes are going to the left. Lift up a little bit higher, push the heel away from you. Lift up a little bit higher, push the heel away from your right hand forward. Anchoring down with your left hand. Gentle pull. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Right hand comes back. Left knee slides behind that right knee. Shoelaces out to the side. Take your cat-cows, or once again, find your seat. So you're scooting your toes out to the edge of your mat, anchoring down both sit bones. Drop your shoulders a little bit. Do elbows again. Do one elbow if you want. Do the other side. So this time my right hand's down. Make sure you switch sides. And then you're leaning back with your upper, pushing your head into your arm and noticing what this side is saying. And remember, you're anchoring down both sit bones. Breathe in. A lot of work on the back muscles today. I want to get the spine nice and happy. When you're ready, come on back. Just hold here for a second. Push back with your upper torso. So you want your spine nice and long. See if you can drop the shoulders. You don't want them way up here. And then ease your way back. Wag your tail, shake your toes. Let's do one more thing in table. Take your right toes over to the right. Anchor down with your left hand so your knee and your arm are in one line. We're going to peel open that right arm. You can bring it up and over. You can also peel it open so you're taking your gaze upwards. And you're pressing down with that left hand. Gentle pull here, gentle stretch. And then bring your right hand to the edge of your mat. Slide your right toes a little bit to the right. Let's peel open that left arm. I'm going to thread the needle over towards the right ankle bone. See where you want to go with your right arm. Be mindful of the neck, the shoulders, if you're taking your gaze upwards. And you're peeling open that right side. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in and out. Bring your right hand to the edge. Bring your right hand back and down, not to the edge. We're in table hands again. And take your right toes over to the left. Squeeze your thighs together. Anchor down. Let's peel open that left arm. Thighs are squeezing. You're pressing into your right toes. Release your left hand to the mat. Drop your right heel. Let's peel open the right arm. And lean back like you're pushing back into a wall behind you. Hold here for a breath. And then the right hand comes back. Extend your right leg. Flex your foot. Left hand forward, side, sacrum, or bind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Release your left, release your right, wag your tail, shake your toes. Let's do that whole thing to the other side. So I'm going to take the left toes over to the left. Right hand, right knee in one line. Let's open, up and over, or peel it open. Let your wrist breathe. Anchor down with that right hand. Breathe into the stretch. And then bring your left hand down to the edge of the mat. Peel open your right arm. Let's thread it through. Ear comes down. Left arm comes up, 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 and over. And just notice what this side is saying this morning. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Let's ease your way back. Take your left over to the right, squeeze your thighs together, anchor down, peel open your right. Just notice what this side is saying. And then release your right, drop your left, let's open. Feel that line of energy from your right fingertip, your left fingertips to your toes. And then come on back and slide that left leg back, flex your heel, right forward, side, sacrum, or bind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Release your right, release your left. Wag your tail, shake your toes. Press back into your toe pads again. Sit back once again. Sit bones on the heels. Lift your arms up. Take your right thumb and index on your left. Just pull back and gaze forward. Pressing into all 10 toes. Take your left on your right and lift and gently pull back. And then take Yoga Mudra arms, interlace your fingers and pull the knuckles to the left. I'm looking over to the right. Come on back to center, pull your knuckles to the other, look over to the left. And then come on back to center. Hold here for a second. And then you're going to release the arms, release the toes, let them breathe. And let's ease our way back and down. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs. So I want you to hug the knees in towards your chest. Lift the legs up to the sky. Hold your knee creases for a second. Do a couple of ankle rolls, toe rolls, foot rolls, tootsie rolls. And bring your fingertips up to meet your toes. Imagine that you're holding the ceiling with your feet. And then open your arms out into star, so they're hovering. Slide your left leg down, let your left leg hover. I'm still holding the ceiling with my right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Bring your left leg back. Bring your arms back. Let your wrists breathe for a second. We're going to come back into those star arms. They're hovering. Slide your right leg down. Let it hover. Push that right heel forward. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Breathe in. And out. Bring your right leg back and up. Bring your arms back and up. Shake your wrists out, shake your legs out, shake your toes out. Slide your left leg down again, let it hover. Bring your right arm all the way back. See if you can grab your right foot, your ankle, your shin, whatever feels right with your left hand. Keep that left leg hovering for one more breath. And then release the left heel. See if you can use your other hand to hold the leg. Or you can interlace your fingers and lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. And I'm pushing that left heel forward. Take a breath in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Let your head, neck, and shoulders drop. Let's open the right leg out to the right. Gentle, gentle, gentle push. It's like you're peeling open that left hip again as it anchors down. You're pushing your right leg as far to the right as you can, like you're pushing it into a wall. Hold here for a breath. When you are ready, let's bend that right knee. We're going to take a supine twist. So I want you to stack the hips. Lift the knee up a little bit higher. Let your left hand rest on your right thigh. Peel open your right arm, maybe T, maybe half cactus. See if you can take your gaze to the right. And feel that sense of unwinding, untangling. So your entire right side body should be singing right now. Feel the energy moving, sort of like you turned on the faucet and the water is flowing. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in and out. Give it one more, let everything unwind. Especially in these mornings that are a little bit more chilly. We need a little bit more time to unwind. Allowing the body to reach that space of unwinding. Let's inhale, come on back. Lift the leg up, lift the other leg up. We're going to slide the right leg down, let it hover. Bring your left arm up and over. See, we want to grab the left leg. That right leg is still hovering as you gently push forward with your right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. Give it one more. Drop your right heel. Hug and hold here with both hands, or lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. You're going to invite that left leg in, pushing forward with your right heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a breath in and out. And now gently, gently, gently drop. Let's open the left leg out to the left, just like you did on the other side. You're pushing into that wall with your left leg. You're anchoring down with your right hip. Gentle pull. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breathe in. Ooh, see if you can push the heel a little bit more. See if you can anchor down with that right foot. See if you can breathe into the stretch. Give it one more push-pull. And then just like we did on the other side, I'm going to bend that left knee. Left knee over to the right for your supine as you stack your hips. We're peeling open that left arm. See where you want to take your gaze. And just like you allowed yourself to unwind on the other side and untangle, notice what this side is saying. Breathe in. And anchor. You feel the snap, crackle, pops again. Hold here for a breath. And then slowly come on back. Bring the left leg back, bring the right leg back. I want you to ease into a nice, gentle split, which means you might be here. You might come down a little bit deeper. You might come down a little bit deeper. You might push your legs forward a little bit. You might grab your ankles or your shins or your toes. Make sure you're anchoring down with your tail, cores engaged. Hold here for a breath. And then bend your left knee, bring your left heel in. Gently press your hand onto that inner thigh and shin and push your right toes a little bit more to the right. Make sure your tail's down. Let's bend the right, bring your heel in and push your left toes a little bit over to the left. And then bring your left foot back in to meet your right, like you're doing an upside down child's pose. Push your legs forward, hug the belly. Push your legs forward, drop the knees a little bit. Push your legs forward, drop the knees a little bit. And then I want you to ease it into butterfly legs. In your butterfly, there might be a little bit of space between that lower lumbar, that little arch in your back. Try not to push your belly forward or up. Interlace your fingers and push. Soften your right elbow. Pull your arms over to the right as you soften that right elbow. And then come on back, do the other side. And then ease your way back to center. Lift your arms up and overhead. Keep your hands interlaced and just pull your arms over to the right. Ease your way back. Pull your arms over to the left. Ease your way back to center. Release your arms down by your side, softening your shoulders. Slide one leg forward and then the other. Let your fist breathe, let your wrist breathe. Take one more gentle neck roll to the right. And then come on back, take it to the other side. And then come back to neutral. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh, let everything out, let everything go. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh, let everything out, let everything go. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh, let everything out. Let everything go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep letting go breath in. Deep letting go breath out. Breathe in. And out. And when you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourselves a deep squeeze and a hug. Rock and roll a couple of times from side to side. And then gently roll onto one side. Take a moment there. Now let's bring yourselves back into a comfortable seat. Eyes softly closed. Hands resting at your heart center. Taking a moment to honor your practice, your journey. To notice the shifts in your physical, your energetic, your mental, your emotional bodies. And let's seal our practice this morning with the sound, the sacred sound of Om. Take a breath in. Let's bring our thumbs to our forehead center as we bow forward together in gratitude and appreciation. in Namaste.